Hello and welcome to the Album Man. And well, today this is not going to be too long a video, I have to say, but this is still a video I want to make. So today is the 3rd anniversary of the Album Man. Now the past couple of years for my first anniversary, my second one I made quite sort of long, like half-an-hour videos looking back at the year and various things like that, but I decided not to do that this year, mainly because AC/DC discography and just general work as well is meaning that I don't quite have the time to edit for half-an-hour video, but still this is something I want to mark and a milestone that is definitely important. I mean, damn it, 3 entire years sitting in front of a camera with particularly these two things behind me, and chatting random crap about new releases, old releases, random music related topics and whatever the hell I feel like posting about. And the fact that people are willing to listen to me still astonishes me to this day. It genuinely does. Particularly, over the last 3 years I managed to accumulate over 310,000 freaking views, which blows my mind. I mean, it's just one of those where you can imagine like 310,000 people and it's like, damn. And the fact that 1,000 people subscribe to me and want to see my videos on a regular basis. I mean, 1,000 people. Damn it, that's more than many of the bands that I go to see live get in attendance when I see them. They're freaking talented musicians, whereas I'm just some random guy from Liverpool talking about albums. Yeah, I've always found it quite weird, but still very happy, very grateful that people are willing to listen. Otherwise there wouldn't be much point in doing it if it was just me talking to a camera and no one listening. So I thought I'd talk a little bit about some things I want to do, a bit of an update. I haven't talked random crap for a while, so if it's not something you're interested in, switch up. That's okay, that's fair enough. So let me just address the AC/DC discography a bit, because I never really talked about this on my channel that much, aside from the discography itself. I've talked about it a bit more on my Facebook page. Do follow my Facebook page, link in the description below. It's called TheAIbumMan, unsurprisingly. So yeah, I wanted to do an AC/DC discography, partly to celebrate 1,000 subscribers, and partly because, well, Rock or Bust has now come out, and my thoughts on that will be out tomorrow, I think. They should be out tomorrow, I'm pretty sure, on my opinion of that album. So yeah, I love AC/DC. The live act I really want to see the absolute most at the moment. So yeah, I just thought it'd be a bit of fun to go for this discography. And yes, the original plan was once per day, but shockingly enough, if you follow my channel for any length of time, you know that I'm very, very bad at delivering on time. Promptness is not my specialty. No, procrastination, that's a specialty, but not being prompt or timely. But still, for me, like, considering how long, I mean, if you've been following my channel, again, a long time, the Beatles discography, oh, God. Yeah, I started that in 2000, well, how did I start that? Did I start that in 2013? God, I think I might have done. That's depressing. If I have, that is utterly ridiculous. It was honestly taking me over a year. I still haven't reviewed the White Album. Oh God, I really need to finish that before 2014. There you go, there's a goal before the end of 2014. But like, that's going to happen. I'll talk about some end of 2014 stuff in a bit. Yeah, so the fact that I managed to freaking get up to Highway to Hell, cover the entire Bon Scott era in basically a week and a half, damn, that's pretty good for me. 6 albums or whatever in a week and a half. Yeah. And I already have written the reviews for Back in Black and For Those About to Rock, so they just need to actually be made, edited, etc. And the other AC/DC albums aren't too hard to review. I'm pretty sure on my opinions of most of them. Things like Stiff Upper Lip and Razor's Edge, I think I need to listen to maybe a couple more times. But the rest of the discography, I'm pretty sure what I'm going to say. So yeah, I just want to do that, and I understand, it hasn't got the most amazing views ever. I'm sure lots of people aren't interested in seeing an entire AC/DC discography, but as I've always said with this channel, it's videos that I want to do, and after I've got over it, I'll be back to doing my usual stuff. Definitely need to review some newer releases, Definitely a few came out that quite interesting at the gates. I'll probably review. I'm going to see them live on Friday, so that should be pretty awesome. Particularly Triptychon supporting and Morbus Kron, and all three of those have released some great albums in 2014. I would say all three of them will appear on my end of year 2014 list. And speaking of end of year 2014 list, dear God, is this an undertaking and a half? I have a Word document at the moment. I'm doing a top 50. I've decided again, because I can really. See, I have a Word document with albums from 2014 that I haven't listened to yet. But I mean, I've been listening to quite a lot of albums throughout the year, but albums I haven't listened to. I have a list of 90 that I need to listen to before I'm at my year-end list, and I tend to traditionally put my year-end list out on New Year's Day. That's my aim. It tends to be. I tend to have that week is my ends list, culminating with the first part of my top 50 albums on New Year's Day, and I'll have the worst albums before then, the live performances, the other lists to do. So yeah, 90 albums. That's a lot to get through. Will I get through all of them? No. But I've got to get through some. There's so many great, well, I can't say great because I haven't bloody had them, but interesting releases I freaking haven't heard yet. Like Orange Goblin's new album. I mean, I saw them live at Damnation yet. I still haven't heard their freaking new album, and I love that band. Phallic's new album. Devin Townsend. I've not listened to that yet, though, which surprises me because I was looking forward to that album quite a bit. Even Flying Colours. Flying Colours, one of the most anticipated albums of the year. Have not heard it at all. Flying Colours too. And you've got to bear in mind, the first Flying Colours album is in my top 50 favourite albums ever. Okay, I absolutely love that album, yet I haven't got around to it. Slash's World on Fire I've only had like once. I mean, just so many things, so little time in the day. It's a bit frustrating, but I'll get through it, make my 2014 list even, and hopefully people will enjoy it and watch it. Maybe they won't, maybe they will. I would just have to see. Other videos on the horizon, so definitely after I've done my AC/DC discography and after I've finished my Beatles discography, Radiohead, that's going to be the next discography I've chosen. Well, with the Beatles I went for a voting, and AC/DC yes, I chose myself. But yes, I've decided Radiohead because I just really want to cover their discography. And after Radiohead, I do have an idea of what discography I want to do, but I also have a feeling that doing it could take me 1.5 million years, as it's a long discography. We're talking a shit ton of albums. Okay, let's just put it that way. It's not maybe too difficult to guess if you know my musical taste well, but someone with an awful lot of albums been going since the 60s that I might be interested in covering. Nudge nudge, wink wink, say no more. Let's see, anything else coming up on the channel? Oh yes, a series I talked about on my Facebook page that I'd like to get, I suppose, a bit of feedback from. Oh, also random reviews, that will be returning soon. Again, AC/DC discography has been consuming my reviewing life and various other things, because I am now in a band, which is pretty cool. Play sort of traditional metal, new wave British heavy metal type stuff, lead guitarist, so that's fun. But that is taking a lot of the time I'd usually spend on videos because, well, I kind of consider it a bit more important to practice songs for bands than do videos at the moment, because of course making music and writing music has always been my ultimate aim and definitely one of my ambitions. So that's been taking a bit of precedent. Yeah, well, where was I? I was talking about, oh yeah, a new series. So random reviews, that's going to come back. And I really want to do a series looking at yeah, okay. So I lost my trail of thought there. I really want to do a series looking at some bad albums, and well, more specifically, albums that people consider bad, and look at really why they're considered bad, why they are so hated, whether I agree or disagree, if I think people are unfair to them, and really just try and look at, you know, a fair look with albums like, well, this just next to me, like that, or like this, or even bad albums that aren't made by Metallica. A variety of things. Obviously, we're not going to be talking about like pop records or things like that. You know, I'm not going to be, you know, talking about One Direction. I was like, no. This is about rock metal albums that are often maligned by fans, and just looking at why they're hated, And yeah, okay, I talked about this series a while ago on my Facebook page, but it's definitely something for 2015. I would say is the expected date to do that. Last thing I have to say, probably top 100 albums. Yes, that's been ridiculously slow, considering, yes, it's a very easy series to make. I've had the list of my top 100 albums forever now, because I update it all the time. It's just a list I have on a Word document. I take it quite seriously. I spend loads of time editing that list. It's quite important to me. Hell knows why I haven't made more of those. Like, I couldn't answer you if I wanted to. I really don't know. So yeah, a bit of a ramble, bit of a sort of a vlog type thing, but I don't do too many rambling vlog type videos, so hopefully it's not too unacceptable for you. So yeah, hopefully you enjoy the rest of the DC discography, particularly the year-end list. Really do look out for them. I put so many freaking hours of work into that. I really do appreciate it when people watch. But usually they get a good reception, my albums of the year list, so it makes it worth it. And it's something I like. I find it an interesting thing. I'm sure we'll to look back on, you know, with just albums I enjoyed back in this year and previous years, yeah. Before I become too incoherent, this has been TheAIbumMan. Thank you for watching over these last freaking 3 years. It would have been nice if I could have done something a bit more spectacular than rambling in front of a camera, but my channel at the end of the day is based on rambling in front of a camera. So yeah, again, this has been TheAIbumMan for the second time. Long live rock and roll.